Welcome back for what will hopefully be the last part of the video review. So we're getting to the missile part, so we just unravel the chain. The chain actually connects to another chain in here. Come on, get in there. I don't wear necklaces very often, so there we go. And this, if you just, in order to keep the chain up out of the way, I just kind of droop it a little bit, which is okay for right now. And this guy plugs right in like that. However I decide to lay it, I guess. It's just kind of keep it up out of the way. Then you do the same thing on the other side. Right here. Missed it. Oh, you dog. You can just spend most of the night doing this. I bet you guys are just going, no, watch this guy just do this the whole time. Alright. There we go, get some angle on it. And then plug in any which way. And then I just like to kind of lay that back. And yes, they do fire, of course, but it's a little stuck right now. But the point is that the release, they do fire. The chains kind of weigh it down a little bit, being in the back, but see, it does fire. Piping. This is kind of a primitive thing too, but it works. Again, another thing here. All right, so I take this, since it's flex tubing, I can squeeze this, kind of get the diameter a little smaller, and then I just put that smaller diameter into the existing holes up here for the clearance in order for the bracing and things. Stick it in there, wrap it around, and then I got a bolt head here that clicks in or snaps there onto the magnet on the back. Then do the same thing on the other side. You can't see really underneath here too well anyway, so that doesn't bother me too much, that it just kind of sits there. Okay, and then we go to the smaller tubes, which same situation. You squeeze it a little bit, put it in there, and then this other end plugs into this part of the shovel. It actually looks pretty cool. Come on. It doesn't really plug so much as just kind of work it in. But yeah. And then just kind of play around with it until you get it so that it looks somewhat symmetrical in the back, like that. Okay, we're at the end. Head. Here's the head. Now, here are the pieces that will create the bracing for the back of Overload's trailer or the mouth in vortex mode. So putting the head on, what I like to do, stick the head on first, and then put these on the magnets in the back, and then shove them into the neck to kind of look like it's actually, rather than just a floating head, it at least looks like there's some sort of support back there, or at least a reason for them to be there. And there we go. All done. Now, we could get it in here in a little bit of a better dynamic pose. Let me pick up on this a little bit so I can work this back. You know what I did? I put the wrong ones on here. Whoops. I'll fix it, promise. That actually goes here. Wow, I screwed that all kinds of up. This actually goes here so that the closed side faces out here. And this goes over here. I'll get to that. Did I do it again? Oh my gosh, you guys are laughing at home. You're watching me do it like, what an idiot. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. He did it, he did it. Shut up. That's my wife. She's dying in there now. Made a fool of myself on the interwebs. All right. No, I can pose it really any way I want to. There's a little limitation there due to some restrictions and heights and things. But let's get this guy extended, because this takes a little bit of the weight here. Get some of the articulation going. There's like 6 points of articulation on these fingers over here. Ha! See? Missile just went off, but it didn't go flying. Chain! All right. There it is. It's kind of a little, the weight's getting distributed funky right now. There we go. All right. And then obviously, for those of you who've seen pictures, one of my favorite poses is having the head angled a little bit and then maybe a little bit down, and you kind of get a good dynamic look. Oops. First weapon I talked about, right? There. And it rotates, moves up and down. And how about that? No ball joints popped off, nothing like that except for broken piece, of course. So here, it doesn't look like a floating head completely. You know what I mean? So there he is. Enough videos, huh, to get to this point. So one last thing, hopefully I can do it before my time runs out, is to make it in vortex mode here. Obviously, well, not obvious, but head comes off again. Disconnect the mandibles. All right. This has to kind of come up in the back in order to get some space created for the rising vortex. Yes, I can use the switch. It still works, but I don't want to screw with these here. This actually comes down here holds it in place. These kind of flare out a little bit to give it a little bit more flair. Give it a little bit more of a I'm opening, get out of my way type of pose. These, they click in to their original position. There. And oh my gosh. Nope. There, and hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. There and there. Then I take the head, put the head back on, tilt it up. I know, a lot of effort just for this pose, right? Then you take these guys, you find the magnetized side, raise it up. There's a pin. I put a pin right in here. That's the right one. Okay, that pin actually goes into this hole here to help hold the mouth open. Just like that. And for one last touch, I even got the tongue that comes out in the movie. So there you go, guys. That's my custom Devastator. Year and 8 months to complete. Finally done. Obviously, like to thank my wife, of course, because of all of the ridiculous amounts of time and weekends that I've ruined just completely focusing and working on this. She's been a great sport and love her very much, even though I told you to shut up earlier. Big thanks to Frenzy Rumble, of course, for helping me print my decals. Thank you to Spoiler for helping to go into halvesies to get extra parts. Thank you to, oh, I remembered Spoiler now, and I left somebody else out, I'm sure. I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the build, the review. I know YouTube, most of you didn't see all the whip photos, all the leading up to this point, but for those people on TFW 2005, those boards, I mean, I started posting this thing in October 2009, and all those people stuck with me, and a lot of people, even myself, were completely convinced that this was never going to happen, that it was, oops, that came out, and now that came out. There we go. Convinced that this wasn't going to be finished because it was very ambitious, but we got it. It's done. Now I can get back to normal life. This is my swan song. First time customizer, first time painter, first time builder, first time video reviewer. I may do more video reviews in the future because this was kind of a lot of fun to do once I got into it, except for the screw up. But we'll see. We'll see if I do another one, but I doubt it. So I guess with that said, hopefully you enjoyed it. And I didn't show you this, but yes, missile battery is functional. I got 30 seconds left because this is from Hailstorm. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks.